As the words rolled out of his mouth, he knew it was a mistake. A new plant manager had arrived on the scene, a data-driven, experienced executive who was looking to change the culture in this manufacturing facility. At a plant built in the 1950s and working hard to stay competitive in a market filled with world-class competitors, he knew he had to change how people approach their job and how they prioritize their time if he was to be successful. He had to break some bad habits. So when his new plant manager asked about their plans for a motor that was in obvious need of repair, this maintenance lead proudly stated, "We have the parts in stock. When the motor fails, we'll be able to get it repaired right away." Now, this maintenance lead's thoughts right before he said those words were one of pride. He was proud that they had the parts ready, that they would be able to get the motor up and going again right away. But he could tell by the expression on the plant manager's face that this response was not the one this data-driven exec was looking for. And though his expression said it all, our plant manager added the following words to ensure that everyone in the room knew exactly what he was thinking. "If anyone tells me again that their plan is to wait until it fails before they fix it, I'm going to personally escort them off the property. Knowing a process is going to fail and then waiting for it to do so you can scramble and act in the moment is not a plan." The plant manager knew that this was a culture problem. He had a repair department, not a maintenance department that looked for ways to prevent, predict, and manage. He had a team that was celebrated and congratulated when they fixed a problem, when they were able to get that line back up and running. This adrenaline-driven culture didn't celebrate prevention and control. It went from one reactive situation to the next, with resources so taxed that no one seemed to be able to get ahead of the next event. Escaping the reactive cycle can be brutal. It requires a change of thinking, a change in behavior, and a change in prioritization. It requires a reassessment and reallocation of your resources. But more than anything, it requires consistency, commitment, and courage. The courage to identify when people are not behaving consistently with the new commitment, and the courage to make them accountable when they knowingly do the wrong thing. This plant manager knew he needed to take dramatic steps to show he was serious. He knew he had to be 100% consistent in his message if the new mentality had any hope of sticking. Though it shocked some of the people in the room, it was supposed to. Behavior change is tough. So I would love to hear from you. If culture change has ever been on your agenda, what did you do, or what have you seen done in order to drive it along? What strategies or techniques were employed to get people to start thinking and behaving differently? I look forward to reading your stories in the comments below. Thank you.